Good evening, my delightful things. Welcome back to part 2 of the Grim Reaper story and the Cavern of Secrets, of course. For those of you new to the channel or just tuning in, the first part is above me if you want to check that out, since this is the conclusion to that story. So, where we left off, the girls in the sorority house are trying to figure out what's going on, why they can't get a hold of anyone, and who's harassing them. I'm going to start a little before where I left off last week, just to kind of refresh your memory and mine. Loud thuds interrupt their conversations. Trick or treat. I bring you tricks and treats. Through heavy sobs, Brittany yells, "Go away! We don't want to play your game anymore!" But aren't we having fun? Skeleton whispers as the doorknob jingles. The girls stare, wondering if he'll manage to get inside. Brittany stares at the security footage, anxiously waiting to see what he'll do next. The skeleton figure slams their fist against the door, causing everyone in the room to jump. "What do you want?" Veronica screams, fighting back her tears. Skeleton laughs on the other side of the door. "I want to see what your heads look like on spikes." A chill runs through the room as the group stares at the door in shocked horror. "By the way, have you seen my gifts?" Carmen steps forward. "Yeah, you sick fuck, we have. Oh, and we've called the police. They're on their way." "I don't think you have. You may want to take a closer look outside." Brittany looks up from the security footage on her phone. "What's he talking about?" "He's probably talking about Janine's body lying right next to him." Jasmine shakes her head. "He said gifts, plural. That would mean there's another body. You don't think..." "No, he's just messing with us, playing games, trying to get in our heads. Fuck him." Carmen turns towards her sisters. Veronica looks up, her tear-stained face glistens in the light. "I'm not so sure. I mean, we can't get a hold of Blake or Casey." Carmen clenches her fists, shaking. "I'm telling you, it's not them. They're probably somewhere else right now. Maybe with their boyfriends, or at another party." "That doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't they be home by now? It's almost 4 in the morning." "Well, I'm not about to go outside looking around in hopes of finding another body. Are you?" Jasmine bites her lower lip. "None of us feel safe enough to do that. It'll leave us wide open for an attack. Or worse, a way for him to get in here." "Let's think about this. Why are we being targeted?" "V, why does it matter?" Carmen questions as she sits on the arm of the couch. "I'm just saying it's strange. There's other houses, so why ours?" "You may have a point. Usually freaks like this target their victims for reasons." Brittany stares back at the security footage. "That's not always true. Serial killers typically targeted specific age groups and genders, but usually their victims were at the wrong place at the wrong time." "How do you know?" "I'm pretty sure this guy isn't a serial killer. He's just some creep who is getting off on terrifying us." "There could be a million reasons why they chose our house. Maybe one of us turned him down and he's pissed. Or thinks one of us likes him, but saw us with another person. Who the hell knows?" "I don't think so. Why would someone go out of their way like this to freak us all out over something so petty like that?" Jazz. "It makes more sense than it being a serial killer." "I'm not saying he is a serial killer. I'm just saying maybe he picked our house randomly is all." Veronica wipes her eyes with her sleeve. "Did any of you prank someone or maybe said something to anyone that was kind of mean?" Carmen raises an eyebrow. "If this is what happens if you prank someone, damn, they need to chill." "Some people don't always know how to handle a joke, especially if you keep harassing the same person." "I don't think that's why this weirdo is targeting us. He's probably bored or is taking the holiday a little too far." The room goes silent as everyone contemplates who it could be and why. Brittany lowers her phone as she walks towards the door. Everyone stares in wonder as she turns and looks out one of the windows. Unable to see, Brittany moves closer to the window, squinting her eyes. She scans the scenery for anything. "Britt, what are you doing?" Carmen questions, rising from the couch. Brittany keeps looking when she raises her gaze to the tree out front, raising a hand in hopes to silence the scream in a futile effort. Carmen joins Brittany by the window, searching out to see what had Brittany so scared. Everyone huddles behind them in terror. Carmen's eyes fall on something dark hanging from one of the branches of the large maple tree out front. Nearby in the shadows, Carmen quickly sees the skeleton mask. Grabbing Brittany, she pulls her away from the window. What did you see? Jasmine walks towards her sister, terrified of the answer. Uh, there's a body hanging from the tree. He's out there watching us right now. Carmen stammers. Veronica shakes her head as she laces her fingers together. No, that's impossible. There's no way a single guy could hang a body from a tree. Jasmine looks down at the floor. Unless he's not alone. The group turns their attention to Jasmine in horror. Don't even joke like that. It's not funny, sis. I didn't say it to be funny. I'm being serious. What does this all sound like to you? Brittany blinks a couple times. Scream, if I'm being honest. But that's just a movie. Granted, one this psycho could have seen a few too many times. Exactly my point. Shouldn't the police have been here by now? It's a big city, so it's possible they have other calls. The doorknob jingles, causing everyone to stare as the door slowly opens. A dark silhouette stands in the doorway. As the person steps into the living room, they close the door behind them and stare at the terrified group. What the hell is wrong with all of you? Like, oh my god, what a relief. Where have you been? I've been at work, and then a few of us hung out afterwards since it's Halloween. Blake takes off her witch hat and hangs it on the wall. Why aren't you all asleep? Usually I'm the one sneaking in past 3 in the morning. Jasmine's mouth hangs open. You didn't see the bodies? Blake's eyes widen as she smiles. The messed up Halloween decorations you have outside? Yeah. What about them? Brittany shakes her head. They're not Halloween decorations. Those are real. Oh my gosh, you all need to get some sleep. You're seeing things. Carmen steps forward. No, we've been getting harassed by this psychotic guy dressed in a skeleton mask with red robes. You didn't see him when you came in? Blake shakes her head as she mouths the words, wow. No, you girls are seeing things. How much have you had to drink? We're not drunk. We're being serious about this. Veronica shouts, clenching her fist by her side. Blake opens her mouth and closes it. Listen, girls, I don't know what you're all on, but I'm going to bed. It's been a long night. Morning? Whatever. So, good night. I'll see you in the afternoon. She pushes past the group and walks up the stairs, running her fingers through her hair. Why doesn't she believe us? Brittany questions as she watches her friend disappear onto the floor above. She wasn't here dealing with this sick shit. If I heard what we just told her, I'd think the same way. Carmen lets out a deep sigh. Maybe we should try to get some sleep. The guy can't get in. Might as well try to get whatever rest we can before classes start. Probably for the best. Maybe he'll get bored if he doesn't have anyone to torment. As Carmen and Brittany are about to climb the stairs to their room, sirens are heard slowly getting louder as they approach their house. Carmen and Brittany rejoin the group in the living room as Blake starts coming down the stairs. Why are the police here? Blake stares at the group with her lips pulled sideways as her eyes narrow. You've got to be kidding me. You called the police over Halloween decorations? The knocks on the door cause Brittany to act, opening the door to 2 officers standing on the porch. You girls called about a potential murder? Brittany nods. Yes, officer. We noticed Janine's body on the porch wearing her Harley Quinn costume, and a body hanging from the tree over there. Brittany points to the large maple out front. The older officer's face turns red. There aren't any bodies here. This is a mannequin, and the body hanging from the tree is a mannequin in a trash bag. The officer's partner, a young-looking man, moves to the side. You know, calling the police as a practical joke is an arrestable offense. We honestly thought this were real, especially since we're still missing 2 of our sorority sisters, Casey and Janine. Brittany tries to explain, as tears well up in her eyes. I don't want to go to jail. Carmen steps in front of Brittany. We're not going to jail. Are we, officers? This was just a big misunderstanding. No, you're not going to jail, but be more mindful when you call the police next time. We understand someone has been harassing you. Is that why you thought they were dead bodies? Yes, sir. He was talking about leaving gifts or treats, whatever, and left that on the porch before telling us about another one. It looked real in the dark. I'm so sorry for bothering you. The older officer nods. All right, well, go get some rest and don't call unless it's a real emergency next time. The two officers leave the porch and go into their cruiser before driving off. After Carmen shuts the door and locks it, Blake starts laughing. You all should see your faces. Just priceless. Everyone stares at Blake. What the hell are you laughing about? Are we going to jail? This is too much like Scream. Please, we got you good. So much better than Scream. Wouldn't you say? The red-robed skeleton enters the living room behind the group. For sure, just look at them. The entire group jumps at the voice behind them. Who are you? I don't care who you are. Why did you torment us all night? More importantly, how'd you get in here? Brittany asks, backing away towards the front door. I obviously opened the back door, letting them in. Oh, and it wasn't just us. Everyone was in on it. I don't understand why. Jasmine stares at the hooded skeleton. Because we were sick of you girls making fun of us and hazing us, Blake states as she walks into the living room to join the masked figure. Carmen scrunches her forehead. It was out of fun, not meant to be mean or anything. It's what happens in college. Maybe our ideas of college are different. I wanted to have fun, laugh, meet new people, not hazing rituals and making fun of everyone around me. Carmen's eyes narrow. You need to lighten up if you can't take a joke. The skeleton takes a step closer. No, you need someone to show you exactly what it's like. Just because it's a joke to you doesn't mean those on the other side feel the same way. Tell me, how you like this joke? You seem pretty pissed if you ask me. Blake utters with a huge grin. Brittany's mouth hangs open in shock. If this is some elaborate prank, then where is Casey and Janine? Blake looks at the robed skeleton and gives a nod. The figure raises their hand to their masked face and pulls it off, revealing a round, freckled-faced redhead. The group gasps in horror. Casey, if that's you, then how'd you sound like a guy? Casey chuckles, pulling out a voice changer. With this, TJ let me borrow it. He had it for an old costume for last Halloween. This is bullshit, Carmen screams. No, what's bullshit is how you girls treat everyone. You act like you're queens in a castle and we're all below you. Wait, I never saw you pull that up to your face on the security camera to alter your voice. Casey tilts her head slightly. What are you talking about, Brittany? There's no other way I could have. The room falls into silence as everyone tries to understand who's been harassing them if it wasn't Casey. Did you say trick or treat? Yeah, but then I'd leave soon after. The front door soon opens as another hooded skeleton walks in. Wait, can I take this costume off yet? It's getting really hot in here. Yeah, you can take it off. We already revealed our prank, and surprisingly, they can't take a joke. Jasmine stares at the floor, pursing her lips. Wait, why couldn't we get a hold of anyone? That's easy. Everyone blocked your numbers. But why come to our party then? Why wouldn't they? Everyone knew we were going to do this. We just didn't expect you to call the police. Little excessive, isn't it? Over a joke? Bernie sits down on the couch. I'm sorry we hurt your feelings and maybe took things too far, but did we really deserve this? So, was it all just an elaborate practical joke? Were Blake, Casey, and Janine behind the prank, or was someone else tormenting the sorority house? It's possible Blake and her two friends were the ones responsible, but maybe something more sinister is at work. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Next week, I'll have another tale for you all. That one might be shorter than this, because this one was a little longer than last week's, and I do apologize for that. If you have a theme or a suggestion, let me know in the comments below. I'll also share my review of Mr. Harrigan's Phone Tuesday and the Resident Evil TV series on Netflix Friday. If you don't want to miss those, click the bell icon to be the first one notified. Can't wait for more. Check out my other videos on the screen. Thank you for sticking around till the end and for your ongoing support. I appreciate you all so much. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, please subscribe and like. It's a huge... I hugely appreciate it, I should say, and it's a big help to me and the channel. And without further ado, take care until next time. Bye, everyone!